easiest prank in the whole wide world I've ever done. It's still to this day my favorite day of my whole entire existence on this earth. Was 2 years ago, 3 years ago? 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
It must have been like 8 a.m., 9 a.m. and I was still up from the night before, still drinking. And no one else was up with me, so I was getting a bit upset about it. So I figured it would be a good idea to open his bunk curtain and just empty a fire extinguisher into his face.
I mean, words can't describe how shitty that is to be woken up to. Like.
He starts vomiting immediately. I run back to the front lounge like, uh-oh, that was way more than I anticipated. Every other curtain in the bus starts opening. There's vomit coming out of everyone's bunks. He gets out. It's just on it, solid white, like that door, from head to toe. All you could see was his eyes, and they were red. Like, he was so angry. So angry. I think you ran, kneed me in the face, and just was pummeling me. And I still was laughing. It was just so funny.
I've never been that pissed off, ever.
We're not a prank pulling band. I like to when somebody's on stage, I consider it sacred. I just let them do their thing. But a band called Number One Fan, who we're friends with, we toured with them a bunch in probably like 2004, 2005. They replaced all of our stage water with white vinegar. So you could not see it whatsoever. It just looked like you were picking up a bottle of water. And boy, after the first song, that first big gulp, it got me. It was great. Very well thought out. I loved it. Nope, I respected the prank.
This isn't really an April Fool's prank, but it's the best prank I've ever seen, and it's the one where they're in the shower. There's like two dudes in the shower, and the one dude's washing his hair, and there's his buddies behind him, and he keeps putting shampoo in his hair, and he keeps trying to wash it out. He doesn't realize that the guys keep putting shampoo in his hair, and he's furiously like scrubbing his head, and then he's like trying to get it out, and he's like, oh! And then his buddy keeps going. It basically, over the course of like 5 minutes, empties an entire bottle of shampoo over his head, and he just is freaking out in the shower because he can't get the soap out. And I thought that was the funniest thing I ever saw, prank-wise.
Day to Remember was playing, and we brought up a couch and set it on stage while they were playing, sat on it, and didn't we bring out like a table too and play beer pong on stage?
No, Under Oath we brought out the couch, and Chris stage dived onto us on the couch.
Yeah.
And then for A Day to Remember, we brought out the beer pong, and we made it like
skateboarded on stage.
It was like
cool.
a backyard hang sesh during
cool.
their set.
I think they liked it too.
Yeah,
for sure.
So, yeah, Under Oath we just brought out like a case of beer,
and
put a couch, and
sat
on the couch and watched them from on
tight,
stage.
Definitely.
I tried to April Fool prank my little brother when I was younger and do the bucket leaning on like the partially open door, you know? And so I filled the bucket with water, put it up there, and then when he opened the door, he opened it too fast, and the bucket came down and split his head open and to get stitches.
We had these cannons where you just like kind of like pull a trigger and it shoots confetti. And this band that was on tour with us was in the middle of an interview in the back of their tour bus, and the window was open. And in the middle of the interview, one of our techs at the time, our good friend Kyle, he climbed up to their window from the outside and just shot one of those confetti cannons in the middle of their interview, and like fucked up their bus because it got in like the air vents. Like, it was bad.
We had hired this really young guitar player for like one gig, and our manager basically made an agreement with her manager that she wouldn't get into any trouble with us because we were like much older than her and a little bit nuts at the time. And we called him. We got her manager to call our manager and scream at him that we lost her because she went home with a big bull dyke named Bertha.
And he let that one go for like a couple hours.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
He quit.
He quit. Yeah.
I have never ever done that. I hate pranks like that. I think it's annoying. It's like people giving each other Benny Hills in high school. If you did that to me, we'd fight. I hate that stuff. No pranks. It's mean.